30 seconds. And then I'm Batman. So we did finish Tier 1 and Tier 2 of Demon's Tier Plus. But we'll talk about that as soon as the race begins. Okay, here we go. Where are those boots? Dark World. That was quick blue mail. So yeah, we did Tier 1 and Tier 2 for the Demon's Tier. Yeah, and I think actually it's better. Yeah. So that final boss that we quit on last at the end of the stream, turns out part of the reason we were so annoying at the end there, that was a mirrored attack. The swords coming out at me were because I was attacking it. I just didn't put one and one together there. I thought that was possible, and then I had bought another sword and got back to the boss and noticed that the color of the sword changed to match the one that I shot at it, and that's when I realized that it has a mirror on it. And that if you reflect the special blasts from it... whoa! Red mail already. I don't really notice a change for red mail. So, but it shoots out these special blasts, and if you reflect the special blasts, then it lowers the mirror, and then you can just attack. Oh, did the center go to gray? Is that what it is? The body is now gray? I guess. I didn't notice. Ether. Yeah, I guess it is a little bit. Not bad. Either way. We very quickly cycled through all the mail upgrades. So, Dark World for boots. What does that mean? Boots in Dark World means it could be in Village of Outcasts, could be on Stumpy, it could be in Hype Cave, it could be on Quakefish, it could be on Dark Death Mountain. The silly ones is that it could be in the Purple Chest, or it could be at the Blacksmith. So, a couple of weird options. But since we started, thank you for the host as well, Olkesh, and hello, Joe. So yeah, we have 2 achievements left for Demon's Tier at this point, I think. 1 for killing the first boss 5 times, and 1 for doing Tier 3. So, I should be able to complete that today. I will say, Dopey, if and when you clear Tier 1, for Tier 2, use the Valkyrie. She is super OP. It's cool. I didn't think it was much of a U game, so you didn't miss a ton, and it pretty much was the same from when you left. We turned down the pew pew. And kept the music about the same. Bad 50-50s. This is going to be the key. Ambrosia. Standard start with sword. After the standard start, you're also given a boots hint. And the dungeon boss will have some variety of item. It will not be a dungeon item, I guess is the proper way of describing it. Yeah, GT, 7 crystals, gotta kill Ganon, all that fun stuff. But we didn't find a bomb. Unfortunately. Oh, and I'm Batman. Sorry, I had to do it another time. It's just too stupid. Now you're just playing with me, people. I must say the item pickup animation's a little weird. But I wanted to use a different sprite today. Hey, we got a bomb. One bomb. I just like to try the different sprites. I find it more fun to like be able to experiment a little bit. And I was like, well, I could go Plague Knight again because, you know, I'm back to normal with using Plague Knight a ton. But I decided, you know, let's try something different. Master Sword, Quake. A single rupee. And we already cycled through all the mails. We're already on red mail, so fun times. I'd change a lot. It's not like I change never or all the time. It's a mix. Part of it's up to when I want to play as a sprite, and part of it's, you know, do people suggest a sprite? I am always open to suggestions. Oh, no, Joe, you missed the other colors. Yeah, I know. You missed almost nothing and already enough for me to have cycled through. That's how crazy the armor upgrade situation was on this race. Yeah, but no boots yet. The case of the disappearing chicken. So we're one item away from either Dark World or Aga. Interesting. We didn't have enough money for bottle vendor, and we didn't have a bottle. So, what's on the library? Heart container, we're not coming back for it. Definitely not. That's 2 full heart containers we're skipping. But early shovel means we're going to go digging. I am heartless. It's okay. It's a rough existence. We still haven't become, you know, the heartless form yet. A la Kingdom Hearts, so that's not all bad yet. Of course, maybe I should have stopped playing Demon's Tier Plus to do a little bit of practice before the race, but, you know. It's always that one now. Why is that always the hello gif? I mean, it's a good gif, don't get me wrong. It's just funny, that's always the one you use now. Just a shield, that's kind of a boring... So yes, we have a Boots in Dark World hint to start this race. Nope, they're not in GT, so I guess it's Riot. Take to the streets. So either lamp or hammer is going to be pretty much the deciding factor at this point. Red cane, arrows, a map. Okay, okay. We've rioted enough. Wait, why won't it let you? Is that gift not available? Because I know what you're talking about, and that one would be hilarious. Well, if you want to test, you know, change the rating for a second just to see if that's what's causing it. I approve of a age rating change for as long, you know, long enough to do that test. Lamp, hookshot, heart. You know what? With that item, we'll skip out on Eastern for now. It's only a pendant, and I don't have a bow. But I'm gonna go with the fact that hookshot gives me, combined with the lamp, gives me pretty decent Death Mountain access. Well, at least it worked. Hey, we don't kick Jesse Bot. I almost said that, thought that said licks. Don't ask. I don't know why. Oh, that's right. Red cane. Bugnet, rupees. half magic. Okay. Huh. Weird. And I had no idea you had a tongue ring, Dopey. Or if you're joking and you actually don't. If you do, I had no clue. Wow. We're one item away from getting into Dark World right now. So, Olcash, was it just not in the GIF bar of stuff? Or was it, like, not allowing you to post that specific one? Huh. Weird. Quite strange. All the Batmans today. Yeah, I know which one you're talking about, too. Like, it's weird. It is. Yes, the comically oversized bomb. I mean, with hookshot and all the other stuff, we could get to both sides of Dark World. Eastern, or we just go. I think we're just going to make the Aga play at this point. The only other option is Eastern Palace or Zora, and I don't have nearly enough money for Zora. Yeah, we're going to play the blue ball game. If I'm wrong, it's going to be pretty bad, but apparently I hit the button and it didn't do anything. So of course Stream Deck is disconnected. We let it get to what, 17 or 18 before we reset it? Okay. The fact that I'm already in an Ambrosia Seed is not a good start. Not the worst, but definitely not a great start. And you got a crown today. Yeah, but one a day is good, I thought. You always say, like, if you're on a streak of one a day, like, that's amazing. So one blue ball so far. Still only one. Two. Three. And that should do it. Yep. So where are the boots then? Because we're in Dark World, so they're here. You ate them? Dang. I mean, I know people don't like boots, but come on. I didn't realize we were going to say that the boots were ugly. That's the new one. Those poor red boots. I mean, they're made for running. You know, that's just how it goes. So yeah, we're hoping to find both the hammer and the Titan's mitts in Dark World at this point. If I don't find both of them in either Dark World or locations locked by something I find in Dark World, then we done effed up. So pendants at Skull and TR, and the red crystals are Pod and Mire. Okay. Well, we're not any closer to finding them. We know we're in the right world. But we're going to check up here. Okay, so it's not Bumper Ledge. So yeah, we're trying to work on... We're 2 games under 500 with only a couple days left in the season. There's the rest of today, all of tomorrow, and then there's 2 races on Monday. One of them super early, and then I believe the last race of the season is 11 a.m. on Monday. So, we'll see. Haven't decided yet if we're going to do that 11 a.m. Monday morning. Partly because it's my least favorite mode this season. It's not mystery. Actually, I love mystery. Mystery's been so much fun this season. I might legitimately say it's been my favorite. I mean, I like Ambrosia. It's cool. But mystery is just... We've had some really cool mystery seeds. And even the ones that have been, like, not so great have been a lot of fun. Hey, it's the fire rod. Batman Bunny Sprite is Bruce Wayne. Oh, that's too good. That's great. Perfect. So yeah, race tonight at what? 10? 11? I'll have to check the schedule and then look at what's tomorrow. Then there's no races on Tuesday. After the race Monday, there's no races for the rest of Monday, and then there's no races on Tuesday. Nice. And then race 1 of season 2 is on Wednesday at like 4 p.m. or something, I think. So there's a good chance that we try to enter that first race of the season First race of season 1, we've obviously missed due to a work meeting, and on the plus side, that race did fill up. They have a 100 entry cap right now on races, and that race actually did fill up all 100 spots. Why did I even grab that? I knew that was not going to be anything worthwhile. So I mean, the cool question is going to be, you know, what do we see for next week with events? Like, I got to think we're nearing a beam dive this week. It's got to start this week, I think. Much better than yesterday. We're gonna go to Skullwoods now. We're here. There's not much else to do. Or I'll work as far as getting 2 items in Skullwoods, let's say. I think tomorrow morning, though, we're going to stream Radio Squid, the new Ratalaika. At some point, get a quick, easy 1,000 gamer score. And we'll probably finish Demon Tier Plus off stream today. Or maybe I'll go back and stream more of it after the race. I don't know. We'll see what my mood dictates. This is an annoying menu right now, by the way. Not a lot of rows, or like rows are pretty good, but it's almost polka dotted for the pattern of the columns. Makes it a little hard to do like good menuing. Okay, here's a question. Can people hear the thunder outside? Is that getting picked up by the mic? No? Okay. Please have something good. Damn. You're a waste of time, Mothula. But we hit a milestone today. 820,000 gamer score. How worthless of a number. Milestones at every 10,000 just seem silly sometimes. Okay, that could be interesting. Okay, let's get out of Skullwoods. Dum ba da bum 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 ba da bum 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 ba da bum 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 ba ba dum ba ba dum ba ba dum bum. Still no boots. 40 minutes in. I know, not good enough, right? We need more bootlessness. But yeah, the last race of the season is Inverted Keys. So, and we know I'm not a big fan of that mode. Ten, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24. Jeez. I swear, I almost always get bad shovel games. Like, why are my dig games consistently over 20? Hey, a bow. That is really, really good. Not exactly what I was hoping for from Stompy, but I'll take a bow. So what's everybody playing today? What are the games? Anything good? That's a good sign. That's a really good sign. Mitts, book. We're still short a hammer. Yeah, I know what you're playing. Okay, so pillars. That one good? I've seen you comment on the walkthrough, so for it, so I was just curious. Just long, okay. But the walkthrough's also been up to quality? Mostly? Okay. I prefer more than mostly, but, you know, that's okay. That's a decent sign. So, fun one. My Glass Masquerade 2 walkthrough. I get a PM the other day. Saying that I didn't include a particular detail, and I'm like, did I? So I go check. I'm like, no, I did include it. I was just like, please read my walkthroughs. I'm usually quite thorough. I would honestly be shocked if I had forgotten that detail. They were telling me that the ringed pieces, even on hard mode, you don't have to rotate. And I was like, I'm sure I put that in there somewhere. And they were like, you know, if you want to, you can give me credit in the walkthrough, or you don't have to give me credit in the walkthrough for saying it. I'm just like, oh. Like, not only did I put it there, but come on. No. Somebody else. That person can't PM anybody except for moderators. But there's a whole wrinkle to that one. They submitted like 50 things that they thought should be changed in Assassin's Creed Odyssey. And said they were going to have, they had another like 50 because they were only like halfway through the walkthrough using it. And we just started going through. And that's one of the things they said was, you know, the response by, we have some moderators on the team for the walkthrough team. Well, not specifically for walkthrough, but actual moderators for the site who are on the team. And so that's who he's in contact with. And, you know, said, oh, what's the status of all my changes that I suggested? And the response was, well, they're going through, trying to, you know, sifting through. And so oh, see, there's so many of them. But yeah, so this guy messages saying like, oh, well, what's the status? And we pretty much were brushing it off in a sense, because like, seriously, like, get a grip. Like, get over yourself. But, you know, said we're sifting through it. And then the person's response was, well, what does sifting through mean? You know, oh, am I going to get credit? And we were and I'm just like, we get people who actually submit like not nitpicky shit, and they don't get credit. Screw this. Red jellies take forever. At least spikes do 1 damage every time. It was purpose. Yeah, no mirror, unfortunately. Without the mirror, we're kind of slower than normal. So death warping is kind of like a big deal. And it doesn't help that I've got red mail. Like, that's the worst part, is I have red mail, which is usually like super awesome. Like, it makes bosses so much easier. It makes getting through the world easier because you don't have to worry about like anything damage wise. But without a mirror trying to navigate dungeons where death warping is a big deal, especially pod. Like, pod's one of those areas, especially without hammer, where you're just like, I wish that I had the ability to death warp. And unfortunately, we are SOL. This is going to be a small key, and I'm going to be like, duh. Oh, and it wasn't this time. Wow, that's a first. Eastern's beginning to look like a play to make. Oops. I had a sense that was the map, and I just didn't think. Let's go do Eastern. We have the equipment for it. And it's the green pendant. So that's 4 items. And if Eastern doesn't turn up anything, then Dark Death Mountain, I guess? Eastern is pretty much the last location for anything that the hammer that would make me annoyed. Like, if I find the hammer in here, it's going to be like, well, I was a dope. So dang it, we didn't have to beat Aga. Shoot, we're in bad shape now for this race. Like, that's really bad. I wasted time. I didn't have to beat Aga. I'm kind of hoping right now that something is good is on Armos Knights. I had access to the hammer and thus Dark World access without beating Aghanim. So that Aga Tower climb to do all the blue ball crap was an extra 5 minutes that I didn't have to waste. So I gambled on not doing Eastern. Yeah, we got the hot sword. We got the tempered. Thing is, that's another item that's not like that one also wasn't locked. I could have had that earlier as well. So, you know, it's little stuff like that that's really gonna make a bigger difference. Please let Green Pendant have something. Like, I'm hoping that, like, I'm not completely sunk by a bad play here. Big mistake. The redeeming would be if, like, the best case right now is that Ped is required. But there's very limited items that could be on the pedestal. Like, TR means, well, at this point, TR is the only thing, so Ice Rod can't. The only other item I really need would be Mirror. So, Mirror for Swamp. Flippers could also be. Yeah, unfortunately, that's an error. Unforced. Stuff you gotta learn. You gotta make mistakes at times to figure out that that's not always the best play. Why wouldn't it land? I understand footy. At least somewhat. Okay, yep, that wouldn't land. I don't know who that is. That's the thing, though. Like, I got the hook shot, I got the lamp, and I said, that's calling me to the mountain. Let's go to the mountain. And it wasn't calling me to the mountain. Okay. Which Premier League? I at least know there are multiple Premier Leagues. We're going to clear Tower of Hera, then we're going to try to open up Turtle Rock, and we're going to do the Dark Death Mountain stuff. If the boots are not on Dark Death Mountain, then it means that it's got to be either Pyramid Fairy for boots or Purple Chest. The other thing that could save me is if boots are required for an item. So if the lumberjack actually has something this time, then the fact that I've already cleared Aga works in my favor a little bit. But we're talking a lot of ifs here. Thank you for the follow. Sorry, I'm routing. Camel cute. Either way, thank you for the follow. Even though I'm trash at pronouncing names. We are in the middle of a Link to the Past ladder race. Ambrosia is the type of randomization mode. I don't know who I'm racing. I'll find out at the end of the race. That. Come on. Come over here. Damn it, Moldorm. Three crystals down, 4 crystals to go. Technically, no crystals are in logic right now. Well, desert might be. Desert could be. Depends on the boots. A red boomerang. Yippee! So yeah, still no mirror. Mirror, flippers, boots, possibly bombos, but that's about it. I'm hoping I don't need ice rod. Bombos. Well, we can't get into TR. For better or for worse, we can't get into TR. But that's good. We got the flute. But we didn't find the other piece that I was hoping for, which would have been the mirror. Because if I can do mire and desert in the same little group, like, that would be good. And no boots. How did we get so lucky to have no boots still? Actually, that does remind me. We do have one other area that could have those boots. Or a couple other areas. Could be purple chest, it could be hammer pegs, it could be mire shed. I think those are the only, or pyramid, are the only locations left we haven't checked for the boots. But we're gonna knock out the purple chest and the hammer pegs now. And we still haven't found a bottle yet. Crazy. Usually we can always check sick kid. Flippers. Okay. Cool. Cool. We do need those. At this point, I can clear out almost every dungeon to finish this race, except for Swamp. So we're really just looking for that mirror. Unfortunately, like, the locations that are left are not the greatest for helping me feel like I've got a chance at coming back right now. Powder, okay. I want the boots. And there's a... It's a 50-50 at this point, whether it's in the Mire Shed or in Pyramid. I think those are the only two spots left. I'm logically processing here. Processing. Yeah, I think the only location is Pyramid for those boots. Okay, one item, big key, boss. That's it. That's all I'm looking for here. Not the right key. Wow, 3 small keys. Interesting. There's the big key. We're going to gamble on not needing cutscene chests, because really I'd just prefer not to have to. That would be nice. Wrong pot. We're making good progress, I must say, for having done Aga to start this race wrongly. Like, we're not terribly out of place. Ugh, mirror shield. Okay. Worst shield in the game. So, I guess the question is, has this bootless, mostly bootless seed lived up to what we would want? Or is this still not enough? I mean, there's barely any locations left. I think we know where the boots are, so... We can't do Cape Dash, but we can at least do Cape. Maybe. We don't know, to be honest. I've been hoping to get them, just because desert can require them. And I've been playing it a little safe, I'll say. That's interesting. In, like, all the worst ways. Bombos medallion was mushroom. Bombos is the entrance for Turtle Rock. I don't need to go into Turtle Rock at this point. But if I do, it's kind of like annoying stuff. Like, I'm just looking for the mirror. There we go. Dang. Okay, so we're possibly in go mode. We're gonna do desert first. We're gonna find out. If I need to go get those boots. Because this is my preferred way to go in to desert. I prefer mirror hopping in because it's quicker. Plus you start on the left side. So I'm glad we got the mirror first. But here's the big question. Nope. We don't need boots. For desert. Now, we're kind of... We know that Olkesh's dream nightmare scenario is not the case because I think we know... Unless I've been, like, really mistracking in my mind, I know where the boots are. So, the GT torch could be a problem. As I've said, though, I don't have high hopes for winning this one. Like, we routed very, very bad to start with. That Aga is gonna come back and haunt me, I think. So, like, the question is that, is my execution good enough to have made up for such a big mistake? Did they make any routing blunders? So, the typical race type stuff. But we are in go-ish mode, so we'll just hit the go mode. We'll do ice first. Two more. Ice and swamp. We've got 5 now. See, the thing is like, I actually kind of like Ice Palace when I can do Icebreaker. It's kind of funny, like, I hate this dungeon, except for the fact that when you can break it completely, it's actually kind of bearable. Come on, Jess. You know how to do this. Took a few more slashes than normal. We usually get it a lot quicker. And really, I'm just seeing if maybe I can find silver arrows on, like, these easy chests. The ones that are in my way. But we're done checking. I'm not going to grab another chest at this point. In ice. We're just going to assume that we got as much as we could. Shoot. One crystal left. Like I said, we're making decent time. It's just like the bad. The bad start is what's killing me right now. But I don't know if that would have helped or hurt. Sometimes a big mistake can, or doing the right thing can send you on weird paths. It's happened. Or what you think is the right path. Wondering if I should still go to Pyramid right after this just to get those boots, just in case. I would hate to end up in GT and find out the big key is on the torch. And we're right here. Like, it's not even that far away for me to go get those boots. I'm gonna feel really stupid if they're not there. That's for sure. $11 hearts and no bottles. Wow. And actually, my blunder will save me time in getting the boots. It's kind of funny. Because a shortcut opens up for getting pyramid access by killing Aga. So, but here's the question. Did Jesse count his items right? Does Jesse actually know stuff? Or did he talk crap for too long about where the boots were? Oof, this is gonna be funny. Oh, good, I was right. Whew. When you pull the single arrow first, you're like, oh, great, that's not good. So, here comes the question. Where is that GT big key? Who knows? We'll do our normal strat, though. Thing is, it's been really close to 7. Like, we've had 6 a few times. And that's the room that could be, like, if I just switched up the order I checked chests in, you could have been right. So, let's see. 7, we know where that is. 16. I think that's Ice Armos. Ten through 13 is Rando Room. 14 is the chest behind the Anti-Fairy. So that would mean 15, 16, 17 is Ice Armos. The thing was that I was grabbing boots anyway. I knew where they were at that point. Not 7. Sorry, Joe. Not 8. Thing is, the more things we check, the more likely we're to find like gold sword or silver arrows right now. $10, $11, $12, $13. Wow. By the way, if you for some reason you do have to re-climb the tower, Land Mollusk 2 will respawn, as will Moldorm 2 and I believe Ice Armos. All of them can respawn if you exit the tower and come back in, or even restart the tower. It's kind of weird. They're the only bosses that actually respawn. We needed that second key real quick. We usually don't have to kill that mini Helma. Well, only one Moldorm fall today at all, and that was on Moldorm 1. Not terrible. Still, no extra safeties for this fight against Ganon coming up. Sub 2 hours. We'll finish this sub 2, but I don't know about the win. We might have flushed that with the Aga play still. Hey, we won. Holy cow. Wow. Super close. 20 seconds. Oh, my opponent also did Akka. They did get boots as well. So yeah. That'd be an interesting one to watch back to see, because they said they had a bad Ganon and GT, I think. Yeah, terrible GT and Ganon, so I might have lucked out and passed them at the last minute. It would be an interesting one to put side by side and watch a replay of my race with theirs. So. Whew. Okay, the GIF you posted is even better than the one that I thought it was. I seriously should put a different timer though, because like the timer that shows up is really different, like because I have to hit the end on it. So, yeah, we got lucky there. That's for sure. Couch cash. So the ped was not going to matter at all. It wasn't even a sword. Fast forward. So let's see. Yeah, they were about 80 spots ahead of me on the leaderboard. So it'll give me some decent points. It's funny because like I'm a game below 500, but even if I win my next game, I won't be back to a 1600 point record. So sword, that was master at 9 minutes. 143, not terrible of a check rate. More than we needed. By far. Like, well over what I should have had to check. Okay, let me check the schedule, because let's try to think about plan for the end of the season. There are now 7 races left in the season. There's a 10 p.m. mystery. We could do that tonight. That'd be fun. There's 4 a.m. inverted keys. Nope. 10 a.m. open. 5 p.m. cross. If it wasn't cross and it wasn't 5 p.m., like if it was 4 p.m. cross, I'd say we do the cross tomorrow. But 5 p.m. and cross is like, that could be like 3.5 hours of just ridiculousness. So probably not doing the cross keys tomorrow, unfortunately. And then there's an 11 p.m. Ambrosia. So there's a good chance I do the open and the Ambrosia tomorrow at those times. And then, so we might have still 4 races left in us for this season. Maybe. It is a distinct possibility at this point. But yeah, I guess at that point, like, anything could have sunk me. An extra Moldorm fall, an extra death somewhere. Like, 20 seconds is not a lot at all. So, but the fact that we both did Aga, yeah, that's a tough one. Tough mistake. Okay, so let's end the recording side of things.